Let's see. Just waiting on the email, on her email, so I can send her the link. I'm excited. This should be good. I'm excited to hear her reasoning behind her liberal beliefs. What am I looking for? Oh, I want to make a TikTok actually. To advertise, you know. I need a sound for this.
Engineer! Empire runs out of war. Is this thing on? Oh, goodness me. No, you're not. You're not one of them.
All right. Let's see. What do I need her to send me your email. I'm gonna send her the information to join the Zoom. All right. All right. I'll be this close to the mic. This should be better. My mic is pretty quiet. Yeah, that should be better. My mic is very, very quiet. Whatever. I need to send this. So sadly, I can't like switch between different programs because my video capture device can't go to both Zoom and my it goes to Zoom and my streaming software. That's fine. You just are watching my Zoom screen. I need her. Give me her email. American Hannah. TikTok's favorite liberal. Dun it, dun it. You can watch the re-upload if it doesn't get taken down. There will definitely be clips posted onto TikTok, you know. How am I today? I'm good. I'm gonna re-up. I can't. I don't think I have access to it. I know. Very sad. I enjoyed that video. That was fun. I liked making fun of Ben Shapiro a whole lot. Whole lot. Show you what it feels like. How are you doing today? I'm the Coochie Man. Layla. That was a fun stream. That was the debate, right? We're gonna talk about probably capitalism. The screen's backward today because I'm recording my Zoom screen. Here, look at this. See, like this is my Zoom thing. Because I'm hoping that when she joins the call, we can just have it be like that. It's just went like silent. I said I'd give her the link like 5 minutes before. But she's not answering. Create highlight videos. A big boy now. We've been like mutuals on TikTok for a very long time. We haven't interacted much. Besides just like mutually liking each other's content. But I've always wondered since I started following her, like why she's stopping, like why she seems very like set on like progressive liberalism. And like why hasn't she been like what's stopping the radicalization? Oh, da, da, da. I'm gonna be live probably like a few hours. I don't know how long the actual debate's gonna go. That's really dependent on her. Is it really like flipped? I thought this was how my camera always looked. I didn't realize. Oh. Nope. God damn. I don't understand either. Okay, hold up. What if I do this? Wait, guys, bear with me. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Video capture device. Boom. Oh, you're right. It is backwards. Now I should be able to go back to like my normal Chrome stuff. So we can play around on here. Until she answers my DM. Ugh. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I want to let me capture Chrome as window. Hello? Weird. They just do this. Skin's clear? Ah. I haven't realized. I did a bunch of research today on what's it called? Worker co-ops. Pretty sick stuff. Not gonna lie. They don't overthrow capitalism, and they usually fall at the hands of the capitalist class. So they degenerate into capitalist structures. But wallpaper, you like it? Look at him. Damn. What a Chad. Sorry, my desktop audio is off. Didn't notice. But hello, ma'am. I would like to stop sitting down. Credit unions. I do like worker-owned banks. There's a big chance that the Biden votes will be coming in a lot later. There we go. Yeah, it'll cut out randomly. I think I need a new wire. That the Biden votes because more Democrats vote by mail than Republicans, because they're gonna come in later. we'll have like the red mirage kind of thing where it will look like Trump is taking majority of the electoral votes. But, you know, I'm not muted. Hello? No, my mic's working. You're literally lying to me, bro. Yeah, come on. Anyways, so this is the national forecast. Let's look at Connecticut. This is the Connecticut forecast. Biden is going to get all of our electoral votes. I don't have a doubt about that. Like, wow. So, I mean, the polls are kind of shady. Sorry for being mean. Polls are kind of, you know. But in a very dark blue state, there is a viable theory of voting Green Party to get the Green Party to that 5% of the popular vote needed. Do I think that's going to happen? No. So I don't think I'm going to vote for the Green Party, especially because I'll be voting in person. So my vote will be counted right away, which is a good thing. Yeah, if the majority of the state wins or if the popular vote goes to Biden in Connecticut, all the electoral seats of all the electoral seats will go to Biden. Good job, Courtney. Let's look at the Senate. So we have a very good chance of flipping the Senate. But obviously there's a lot of things being put into play right now to stop people from being able to vote. So that's not great. Wait, hang on. So the people on the electoral college vote based on how people in the state vote? I thought they just vote on their own accord. Yeah, they're supposed to. But they can vote on their own accord if they're awful. They're supposed to. In Connecticut, though, we're pretty decent at pretty good at voting by popular vote. Ooh. This is really cool. I forget how blue Virginia is. God, I hope we get Maine. Oh, This is really good. Yeah, no, true. In Connecticut, we're decent rich white people. Most of not really decent. Cool. This is fun. Yeah, no, there's nothing greater than watching Republicans suck. Oh, God. This is bad news, though. Tom Kine. Holy fuck. You get killed if you came to visit me? Like, for what reason? Who would kill you? So there's a good chance that we get at least 50% of the seats. Damn. Even better chance that we get 51. Dude, what's up? I'm gonna be talking to American Hannah shortly, hopefully. If she shows up. But you know. I want that video so badly. God, that was funny. Dun, dun, dun. People just like it better that way. Send me all recordings. Send me all recordings from my debates. Just tweet them at me. I would love to see them. It's good content, baby. Get them back to the. I had a debate. I didn't live stream this, but it was this guy in Georgia who didn't know who he was voting for, and I convinced him to either vote for Joe Jorgensen because I told him that Georgia's a deep red state, which it's not. It's a swing state, so he might be voting third party or even for Biden. But come on, that's good practice. Damn. If she stands me up, I'll be so upset. I'll that ass be upset. Is winning Ohio, in my opinion? I don't know, but we can look at professionals. Ohio. Trump is favored to win, but hey, it's up 50%. It goes to Biden. Yikes. Biden was on top for a little bit. Yeah, this is a very close race. Iowa, you said? Iowa, Trump is favored to win. It was climbing up. They're meeting together and then sharp whoop. Bye, Ali. Thank you for hanging out a little bit. Sorry that you couldn't see any of the debate. That is clearly not happening. I also wish it was here. Oof. Shit. Sorry for being mean to you. I love you. Take me back to Constantinople. I'll tuck you in. Good night. Sleep well. You have a fan page for my girlfriend? Yo. Damn. Nice. Sleep well. I hope you have a great and peaceful rest. And that you feel rejuvenated for tomorrow. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Hannah just texted me. She's pushing it back 30 minutes, which is fine. That means we can make fun of conservatives on the internet. Bow. What's going on in the world of the internet that I can make fun of? Black Lives Matter. Oh, I saw a video that I want to react to. I'm very interested in. It was like, fuck, where was this video? Maybe like cringe to see the title. What's it called? No. God, it's a good video. What's up, Liana? What's Yubo? I haven't heard about that. It's fun of making fun of conservatives or making fun of Trump. Trump's annoying to make fun of. I like making fun of conservatives the most because they're very dumb. Bum bum dum bum 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 bum. I can't find this video. It was on Zizek. Superstar communist is the most dangerous philosopher in the West.
Now you stopped. Now we can say long live Stalin or what. And we are not recorded there.
Long live Stalin.
Slavoj Žižek is a big, friendly Slovenian Marxist
I love
intellectual
him.
who spends as much time blathering on about Batman films as he does about Hegel. He's written about 75 books.
Well, on Yubo, you're able to debate. It's not specifically for that, but debates happen a lot there. Oh, word. Like, it's kind of what I do like on Omegle.
Most of which remain impenetrable to me, but it's his public appearances, both at lectures and at events like Occupy Wall Street, which have really cemented his position as the most broadly popular anti-capitalist philosopher working today. This is because, unlike pretty much every other anti-capitalist
Word.
philosopher, he actually has a sense of humor. His latest project is a film.
Damn, bro. Do I not have a sense of humor? Damn.
The Pervert's Guide to Ideology, directed by Sophie Fiennes. In it, Slav uses Hollywood blockbusters
Yes, I
to
finished my
explain why the bulk
homework.
of us
Oh my
remain so
God.
enthralled to capitalist power structures that we cannot even escape them in
You're
our
my
sleep.
mother.
I wanted to know why I was such a sheeple, so I went to Slovenia.
This guy seems so annoying. Like this motherfucker just is like, oh my god, he sounds so pretentious. Like he's trying to discredit all of people who on the left. It's like the left can't meme. Oh really? I need to check that out. What's it called, Yubo? Oh, the town halls are tonight? Fuck yeah, I guess I do need to watch those. Like, we're not gonna get anything because they're gonna be at the same time. They're gonna be at the exact same time. Sorry, Liana. They're gonna be at the exact same time. Trump's just gonna be lying in his, and Biden's gonna be trying not to throw up on his side. And it's gonna be awful.
To meet the man.
Hello.
I hate life. Hi.
You hate life?
Running from 7 around. Hell of a day. Well, hi.
I hate life.
Okay, whatever. I should keep it on. So we go my place there, no?
Amazing, fantastic.
Oh my god, I love him.
Town here, do
Yeah.
you ever get approached by local fans or something like that?
What do you
going,
mean
"Hey,
by fans? People hate me pretty much.
He's hilarious.
I'm not kidding. I wasn't for independent Slovenia. I didn't care about that. I also didn't have any.
Dude, no way. What is it? Is Yubo
Many
a?
leftists have it, and they consider me a
Aw,
traitor.
I
There.
thought you were just,
My
like, making fun of me.
nostalgia is for the old
I didn't wanna go to the
times
park.
40 years ago, when I was young. You know, even phones were not used so much. This was nice because once a day in the morning, post arrived, and that was it.
That was all communication.
Yeah, then you know you are free for 24 hours.
He's just mad because in capitalism you get iPhone.
Unless you've got Joe Stalin on your
This is just so that it not. I don't mean
Based.
personally idiots when they enter the flat ask me why do you have them. It's strictly for this.
It's just to annoy people.
It's absolutely just to annoy people.
I love that.
I've read on the front of your books it's quoted that you're the most dangerous philosopher in the West. You don't seem very dangerous to me.
Here I must disappoint you. You know, I am this type of a Joker guy. I mean Joker from Batman, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I laugh and so on, but I can be a Stalinist. If you give me power, I know how to use it. That's why I'm afraid almost of myself. I don't want power. I'm extremely sensitive. It's beautiful that you were on time there.
Yeah.
You know, even in love relations, you know what's my motto? I quote Lacan. When he says, my fiancée is never late for an appointment because the moment she is late, she's no longer my fiancée. That's the attitude. You know what's one of my tricks? I like it.
I will also be there.
When I
so,
give a
sorry.
talk, or especially if it's a debate, it's good to begin on time or even a little bit early.
Oh, I will definitely look into you. But what is it on? We'll have a short. Yubu live, make new friends. Get it on Google Play. It looks like it's only on what's it called? Like mobile.
Earlier. Because then people who are even
I'll be right
on
back.
time or 2 minutes late feel a little bit guilty, you know.
Why do you want them to feel guilty? Just so
Because
they...
they don't
Be right
ask
back.
stupid, annoying questions. I hate debates. People think that I like to give talks. No, I like to write.
If you don't like giving talks, how do you feel about making films? Because obviously The Pervert's Guide to Ideology is coming out.
This,
That's
now you
what we're talking
touched
about.
a very dramatic point. I'm disgusted just looking at myself on screen. So it's not some kind of a extravaganza to say I didn't see I saw neither Perverse Guides to Cinema nor this one, Perverse Guide to Ideology. I'm too horrified at looking at myself on screen. Ordinary Americans, as ordinary people in all countries, have a multitude of fears. We fear all kinds of things. We fear, maybe, immigrants or people whom we perceive as lower than ourselves, attacking us, robbing us. In Steven Spielberg's Jaws, the function of the shark is to unite all these fears so that we can, in a way, trade all these fears for one fear alone. Smile, you son of a...
Why is cinema such a useful tool for you when you're trying to analyze the world?
Mostly the way I talk about cinema is simply to use it to illustrate where we are today ideologically. How do we experience our lives? What do we find worth fighting for? What's the meaning of our life? Or small ritual? You have to look at Hollywood, where you get it in pure distilled form.
Hey, buddy. You gonna pay for that or what? Look, buddy, I don't want no house today. Either pay for it or put it back.
Your film starts with a clip from They Live, the John Carpenter movie, which is a great movie. If we were able to put on those glasses,
Yeah.
what do you think would happen? If everyone in the world suddenly put on the They Live glasses, what would the next day be like?
It would be the end of ideology, I mean. I claim that... okay, I will give you one example. A typical boss no longer wants to be a boss, you know. Imagine this postmodern companies like some digital programming company, creative agency. A boss comes in jeans, embraces you with all vulgarities. Did you have a good fuck last night, whatever. But fuck you, then he remains a boss. He nonetheless gives orders. But the social game is you have to pretend that we are friends and so on. In this relations, the first step to liberation is to force him to really behave like a boss. To tell him, no, fuck you, no comradeship, treat me as a boss, give me explicitly orders
Is that
and
mobile?
so on.
Unfortunately.
Sorry, seriously, can I give you some fucking fruit juice or
I'd
coke?
love some
big-
fucking
yeah,
fruit juice,
Yeah.
I like doing them. I like humiliating Nazis.
So
Fun
here
people.
it's included the cancer you get because it's 0, which means instead of sugar you get all those sweeteners.
Some films that you seem to be pretty interested in, although very critical of, are the Christopher Nolan Batman films.
This is how crazy Batman's made Gotham. You want order in Gotham. Batman must take off his mask and turn himself in. Oh, and every day he doesn't, people will die. Starting tonight.
I think he's a great director.
You don't think Christopher Nolan has a conservative agenda?
He's a liberal. He's a liberal who is afraid of too much commotion, too violent. Well, he says this. The one with Heath Ledger, Joker, it's really a Bush-era film because at the end you have reasserting the necessity of a lie. No, like Batman has to take guilt upon himself, blah, blah, blah. And it's interesting how...
So it's the idea of feeding a myth to...
Yeah, basically the message is our societies can only survive through a benevolent lie or whatever.
There's a point where you're talking
True.
about Taxi Driver.
Yeah,
And it seems...
that was a problematic point, incidentally, in the sense that, state secret, I don't like Scorsese. I didn't
really?
like the movie. No,
You've
I
got two
didn't.
Scorsese films in the movie.
Which is the other one?
Last Temptation of Christ.
Yeah, but this was because but Sophie wanted me to do something about Christianity, blah, blah, but my heart was not in it.
I see, you say you don't like Scorsese, but I feel like you identify with Travis Bickle.
He was on the right path, in a way, Travis in The Taxi Driver. You should have the outburst of violence, and you should direct it at yourself, but in a very specific way. At what in yourself chains you, ties you to the ruling ideology.
Within the film, you seem to use his suicide as an example of what people should be doing, and people should be violently ripping themselves apart from the ideologies.
Yeah, but you have more intelligent ways to do it. Like my Favorite example here from Fight Club. You know when he confronts his boss and then starts to beat himself. This is a much more painful, shocking scene than if he were to attack directly the boss. This is a better example, I think.
Welcome back. You heard my take on the choice between President Trump and Joe Biden when it comes to law and order and racial justice. Let's see what conservative commentator Janelle King has to say. Janelle, great to see you. First time on the show.
Let's watch this, shall we?
I'm really pleased you could join us. You heard what I had to say. Your reaction?
Oh man, wonderful, wonderful explanation of the choices that we had before us, because that's exactly what it is. We have choices. You know, something I like to say is that when it comes to the Democratic Party, when it comes to, you know, poverty equals votes in a lot of ways, and the struggle pays. And oftentimes, you know, without racism, poverty, poor education, the Democratic Party's platform falls flat when it comes to the black community.
This is
But
funny.
here's what I know. There's 3 pillars in the community that I know.
I would agree that the Democratic Party does nothing to actually change the material, or does very little to change the material conditions for Black Americans, and they do just depend on their vote, with kind of like the idea that they will vote in their interests, which they don't. So I understand how Black voters have been disenfranchised purposely by conservatives, and how they aren't being listened to by Democrats. That is a true statement. Saying, like, it's kind of like conservatives are doing like a opposite Southern strategy thing. Which is weird. But I'm interested to see where this goes.
Would change our community for the better, and that is access to education, economic equality, and criminal justice reform. Of those 3, 2 of them the president addressed in his first term, and 1 the president plans to address in his second term.
Well, no, he doesn't. He hasn't addressed any of them. He pretends like he's going to with the platinum plan, which really isn't a thing that will create substantial material differences in these neighborhoods. But the last one, prison reform and law and order, he is like opposed to any sort of prison, and like he wants more cops. Like that you can't deny that. Hold up, sorry. I'm trying to set up this. Can't go back to Constantinople. God damn it. My ADD's kicking in. I'm not going to have a good debate. Bummer. I'm so freaking hot. Oh, jeez. I pee all the fucking time. Okay, sorry.
With record low unemployment, we saw
They're also using the black unemployment number. Like, I wish they say this and they choose to ignore the fact that black communities were hit the hardest by COVID, that black communities had a much harder time reopening, and a lot of them haven't. Like, they make the unemployment argument riding like, this is my favorite thing. Black unemployment was very high after the recession. After the bailout, it climbed up, but then whoa, Obama did stuff. I think 16. Like, he became president here. Sure, it started going down. Oh, it went down. And then it went, like, you can't just ignore this part and blame China for that. They always do that, which is just dumb.
Economic equality addressed. When it comes to the First Step Act, we saw criminal justice reform addressed. And we definitely have a way to go, but this president has proven that he's committed to that change. And with school choice coming in this second term, I think
school choice would destroy the, like they say, like, better access to education. The way to do that is to make the current public schools a lot better by paying teachers more and giving them a lot of money instead of privatizing schools, so that you need to pay money to go to schools. And sure, if you're like a little wealthier in a black neighborhood, you can go to a neighboring school, but like why, like, if she says to like help black communities, and the solution is just to run away from black communities without actually helping them.
you put all those three things together and it would lead to generational change.
No.
That's really nicely put. I think that's a really fair assessment. And I think the president himself would say, you know, like he talked about school choice in the 2016 campaign, but really he's now putting it in the foreground for the next 4 years. Just tell us what, you know,
he does that because he can't get anything done.
Your experiences as a Trump supporter, trying to kind of explain why you are. That can't be an easy thing to do. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, you know what? I like to start with just explaining how I got here. You know, before President Trump, I was a Republican, and that's because the idea of capitalism, the idea of being able to go out here and do what's best for you and your family and start something and build, is a message that resonates with all people, with all Americans, especially low income, or especially the brown and black communities. And the reason
the idea of a meritocracy is actually doing its job right now by giving them the idea that they can maybe potentially climb the ladders of success without giving them the actual access to capital to get even close to the beginning of the ladder. Ugh. Dumb.
The reason why I say that is because when I look at the Democratic Party, I often hear this message of what you can't do, what's blocking you, what the white man's going to prevent you from doing. But then when I look at the Republican Party, I'm now an American. I'm no longer just a black person in society.
Oh, I just realized that Hannah's probably going to want to debate about like a public option instead of a single payer option for Medicare. But I haven't done research on that. Fuck.
In this world, who has to struggle through in order to get anything.
I have some good talking points that I can.
To me, unless that's the only option I have in order to obtain success. That is absolutely false. I know a lot of individuals who look just like me, who have worked hard, who have found their place in this world, and this is where we are. America is a great place to be. And let's talk about what happens when all communities win. Because there is always this notion that the Republican Party is so racist and that the Republican Party doesn't want to see the black black community win. Well, here's the thing. When every community wins...
They literally don't, because they are, like, gerrymandered to shit, you know? They're not allowed to choose who they vote for. The GOP, like, time and time again, works to disenfranchise black Americans. Like, if... Does that sound like they want you to win? They don't even want you to vote.
That means the economy wins. That means that families win. That
Oh,
means that America wins.
I didn't even think about the economy.
There's nothing beneficial to losing. And only reason why I feel that we continue to perpetuate this message that says that the African American community or the black community in general it has to, you know, fight for everything they get. And the only reason why we keep perpetuating that message is because it works for the Democratic Party. The
Wait,
Democratic
what? No,
Party.
you just said that, like, in capitalism, the idea, like, that you can, like, get anything like that, you have to fight for that, like in free market competition, like bullshit, you know? Like, you're just contradicting your own points. Oh my god.
Without, I'm telling you, without this message of struggle and poverty, there is no platform.
Like, pointing out the fact that black neighborhoods are more impoverished is not, like, racist. Like, that's, like, you can admit that they are the victim, and that, like, defunding police and allocating resources to make schools better, you can admit that that would create a better and more or less impoverished community. But your idea of a meritocracy and building up and climbing from nothing, like, that is bullshit. And 100% harder for black Americans because they're incarcerated more, so it's hard for them to get a job. They will get denied callbacks just because their name sounds too black. Like,
when it comes to the black community. And I'm not speaking to, you know, the middle-class African Americans who have access to private schools and have the funds and the resources to take care of their families in ways that, you know, other individuals and other low-income families do not. I'm speaking to low-income families, and there are so many families that are dependent upon good policies. Whenever we make racism the culprit, the real enemy gets...
They still deny institutional racism. Tell me what Democrat Obama did for Chicago during his 8 years as president. 0. Like, they just don't understand how it works. They just don't. True. Daily Wire posted a video about the hearings. Oh, they're gonna be so mad.
Don't deserve to know.
Oh, it's really just the hearings. Okay. I want to see them try, like, defend the hearing. Bump. Don't like it better that way. Okay, Hannah. No time at the present because my back hurts and I want to stop. Thomas Sowell debunks the legacy of slavery argument. How do you debunk that argument? What? This seems like a fun video.
Vanderbilt University, November.
Yes, it's Benny Boo. It's Ben Shapiro. I love watching him.
2015. 200 students rise up to protest the white privilege and microaggressions of the racist, bigoted Vanderbilt administration. The protesters don't offer any
I don't know the actual specifics of this protest.
specific examples of discrimination.
But I'm sure there are definitely specific examples. Like, contrary to what conservatives pretend to believe, people don't just like protest for like shits and gigs because they're bored. Like, protesting takes a shit ton of time to organize, to get the amount of support necessary to have it be substantial. To like, people need to be pushed to protest. You don't just like protest because it's fun. Like, it's hard. You're putting yourself out there. Like, they really think that like liberals are like, I don't know what to do today, I'm so bored, and they'll like text like Emily ACAB BLM, and they'll be like, do you want to go just protest for fun? Like, no, it's because they care about something. Like, there's like something happening to them or to people they care about that they disagree with, and they hold every single right to protest. It doesn't matter about the specifics. It doesn't. You're allowed to stand outside of Planned Parenthood and harass women trying to get abortions, even though that is a true example of how facts just don't care about the feelings of oh really? I haven't seen that. I love some more news. I'll look into it.
discrimination.
Like, you don't need to like the reason like people protest against abortion clinics is because they feel like that they're killing a baby, and they feel like that the women are the problem and whatever. And they're given every right. And you have counter protesters who are actually correct, like going out and counter protesting. But holy shit. What matters is that they feel victimized. Yeah, dude. Normally when people feel a thing, and a large amount of people, a group of people, or amount of people that like can create a protest feel a certain way, it might be because a certain thing is making them feel that way. And they have every right under the Constitution to protest, even though Amy Coney Barrett doesn't know that because she doesn't know the protected rights in the First Amendment. They still exist.
What matters is that they feel victimized.
For now.
The next day, a bag of dog poop shows up at the front door of the university's Black Cultural Center. All hell breaks loose. Full of righteous indignation, student activist groups rush to Facebook to...
I mean, yeah, that's kind of shitty. No pun intended.
denounce the racist act. The police investigate. They quickly find the person responsible, but nobody is arrested. You know why? Because it turns out that the bag of excrement wasn't a racist attack. It was left by a blind girl with a service dog. She couldn't find a trash can, so, wanting to do the responsible thing, she left the bag outside the door of a nearby building, knowing a janitor would pick it up and throw it away. The student group did apologize, but then they added another charge against the administration. The needs of students with disabilities on this campus are also marginalized.
True. What's your counterpoint to this, Ben? No, disabled people shouldn't have rights?
Seriously, this is not a joke.
Like, yeah, no, needs of disabled people are usually never met. If people are throwing poop at buildings because they're blind and don't know where the trash cans are, or I don't know, whatever.
On the college campus today, feelings rule facts and victims are heroes. According to the...
On the college campus, one example from Vanderbilt University, and that's enough for him to draw the conclusion that every single college campus is facing this crisis.
Left. All inequality in America is due to victimization.
Wait, what? No, wait, what? All inequality in America is due to victimization? No, people are victimized because they're victims of the whatever system is oppressing them. And those oppressive systems breed inequality. I'm confused by his circle, like what he's trying to draw. Oh, man. Talk about victim mentality. It's funny when conservatives complain about victim mentality. Oh, guys, I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I wanted to watch this so badly today. Oh my god, I'm like, I want to watch this video. Oh man, where? It's the ones where it's like a bunch of conservatives being butthurt that people don't like them because they're racist or something. Have you guys seen the video? Hold up, let me find it. Let me find it. Oh fuck, where is it? No, where is it? It's funny as hell. Where is it? I haven't watched it yet, but I know it's gonna be funny. Like, I know for a fact that will be funny. Dude, why? I just saw it. That was like a shit ton of views, I'm pretty sure. Man, no. The Lincoln Project. It was by the Lincoln Project? I'm not sure if it was by the Lincoln Project, but maybe. I just search conservatives. I should turn something up. Oh, where are they? I'm so sad. I want to watch this video so badly. Maybe I liked it. Just to like come back to it. Yes, I did. I knew it.
I've also been told that I'm racist.
Alright, let's go.
Tory scum is the standard.
Someone told me that nothing would make them happier than if I was to go and kill myself.
Ah, yikes. Maybe, I'm sure that's the end of that story. That someone just walked up to you and were like, hey, kill yourself. And that was that. Can't imagine you did anything to create some sort of reaction.
I've also been told that I'm racist.
You're the Tory who everyone talks about. You get it everywhere.
What's a Tory? Toryism, based on a British version of traditionalism conservatism, which upholds the supremacy of social orders. Oh, okay, so like the conservatives of, or the alt-right of, the alt-right of the British.
My name's Jack Kenya. I joined the Conservative Party just over 3 years ago.
My name's Genevieve Kirk and I've been in the Conservative Party for a year now.
I'm Hamish Mundell. I've been in the Conservative Party for about 5 years.
I'm from Liverpool originally. I'm the only Tory in my family. And my mum grew up in Brighton as well, so I don't come from Tory stock.
A couple of things that have happened to me as a young Tory is that I've been accused of being a traitor to my gender.
And probably.
A traitor to my region
conservative
in my hometown.
Word. People assume that we aren't allies to the LGBT community. People assume that we are not looking for social justice.
True, because you're not, you know?
I've been called a in the park by teenagers.
Dude, like, cope, like, suck it up. Like, I don't care.
I've been called a traitor by people on the doorstep. I've been told to just off speaking to residents.
Because I'm a young Tory, I've been called.
Like, what does that say about the political party you like line yourself with?
Sexist, racist, homophobic. I've been physically attacked.
Online, the attacks can become quite personal.
Online as well, where people tend to be a little bit braver. They call me a murderer. They tell me to go and kill myself.
This is a very small voice launching attacks at me, and a lot of people are actually open to debate. You know, many reasonable sort of, you know, young Labour supporters, we can have a talk and a debate about things and it doesn't get nasty at all. I just think that the nastier voices are getting louder.
Maybe it's because conservatives are becoming more and more oppressive. I don't know, man. Just a thought, you know. Just thought. Conservatives, you know. Guys, she's not texting me back. My back hurts so much. So I'm going to reschedule this to a time where my back doesn't hurt and I'm focused. Because I can't sit down much longer. I'm bummed. She really didn't pull through. I'm probably gonna call off this debate real soon. Holy fuck, my back hurts so much. Yeah, I'm gonna call it off. Unfortunate. It would have been fun. We'll reschedule it. I know. Big bummer. We'll probably debate on Omegle later tonight. But right now I need to get up and walk around and not be live. Thank you guys for hanging out for a little bit. I'll see y'all later.